You should be warned, the upcoming episode will be full of unfiltered, off-the-cuff discussion. As such, you should consider this your spoiler warning.
Hello, my name is Kyle.
And my name is Ryan.
And when our powers combine, we form Experience Grind Podcast.
I was going to say the ambiguously gay duo, but I decided not to overstep
No, you should have. You should have. We form.
So it was just an awkward, like...
Yeah, I liked it. We're not the only podcast where the two hosts butt fuck each other, but we're not the worst.
No, you should check out Butt Fuck Monthly. It's,
They're a pretty good podcast.
they sound like great guys,
Yeah.
but the material they cover, it's a little repetitive. Some would say dry. Raw,
Boy,
if you will.
I wouldn't want it to be dry.
No.
Raw is
never want it
okay.
dry. You want it lubed up. You want the conversation to be nice and lubed.
You want it to flow well,
Yes.
and have little resistance.
Pretty much, yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I don't know. This is casual banter. I'm not good at casual banter. I don't know why you ever throw casual banter this way. I will always fuck it up.
I'll just set it up. Hey, buddy, I'm doing pretty good. You doing okay?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Please continue talking some more.
All right. So what are we going to talk about today, buddy? I just threw it your way. I'm sorry.
I know you
failed.
did it. Yeah, you
Just
did
failed.
it again. We are going to be talking about Tommy Boy and Kyle. You know why we're doing Tommy Boy today?
I do, because it was a Patreon request. Did you know we have a Patreon, Ryan?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So we're doing this because somebody on Patreon who gives us money actually took us up and requested we talk about a certain subject. That subject in this episode is the movie Tommy Boy, starring Chris Farley,
David
Spade,
Rob Lowe.
and hold on.
You got the girl's name?
I don't
Or
care about
Brian
the girl.
Dennehy?
Brian Dennehy.
Okay.
No, goddamn it, not Brian Dennehy.
I thought for sure it's Brian.
Oh, it
Dennehy.
is, but that's a South Park joke.
Oh, okay.
When they want Brian Boitano, they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" He's like, "Well, I'm Brian Dennehy." No, goddamn it, not Brian Dennehy. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah,
That's a
Brian
great
Dennehy
movie.
and Rob Lowe, and two women actors who don't matter apparently to either of us. So, yay feminism! Current year,
Arguably,
they've done
their
nothing
careers
else.
have not
They've done nothing
gone
else.
on.
No.
Well, you could say neither has David Spade's. Definitely Chris
Whatever,
Farley's career hasn't gone anywhere.
Boy, you're holy cow! Yeah, you're right there.
Holy shnikes.
Holy shnikes. Damn. Self-referential. No, David Spade did Joe Dirt, one of the greatest movies ever.
Joe Dirt's great.
Yeah.
That was like 2008.
And he also did Dickie Roberts' Child
Actually,
Star.
no, that's like 2004,
It's really
2005.
early.
What's he done since?
I like Dickie
Dickie
Roberts.
Roberts is bad.
It is incredibly bad. I'm not denying that at all.
It's as good as like Lost and Found.
I like it for its simple stupidity. Like, it is really fucking dumb, but I enjoy it. He also did Joe Dirt 2, which nobody should ever watch.
Did you see it?
I've seen it, of
I did
course.
too.
It's so
it was
bad.
really bad. I knew it was gonna be
so
bad, and I still did it.
Don't watch it, please.
Yeah.
If you ever listen to the show, do not watch Joe Dirt 2. Just keep Joe Dirt 1 fresh in your memory.
It's sad.
Watch Joe Dirt 1 twice.
It's a slow 2-hour cry for help from everybody involved. Not a single person in that movie has gone on to do good things.
He did that Adam Sandler Netflix movie, which I didn't hate.
The Do-Over?
Yeah. It's not the worst.
It was fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not great.
But that's the fucking shifting scale we're talking about with
he
David
replaced
Spade now.
John
It's like
Ritter in
a fine
Rules to
movie.
Date My
is like,
Teenage Daughter.
did he really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at
8
all.
Simple Rules. He replaced John Ritter in
Was
that.
he like the uncle that came to live
yeah.
now that the dad had died?
The weird uncle who was foul-mouthed. He was also in
That makes sense.
that other show that I liked about the magazine, the fashion magazine in New York.
Oh, Just Shoot Me.
Yeah, Just Shoot Me.
Yeah, but that's pre-Joe Dirt era. He's not done anything since Joe Dirt. I agree. Just Shoot Me is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Just Shoot Me a lot.
There was like a Just Shoot Me, News Radio. There were like a block of like these really smart TV shows that nobody fucking talks about anymore. They're just gone now.
It's sad.
No DVD releases and nothing
I
for
should
some of these
own Just
shows.
Shoot Me.
Do you?
I should.
Oh,
I maybe will.
They might not even have it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of the shit never came to DVD because it's
Dude,
like right in the era
If I can buy
of
Hey
licensing,
Dude,
right?
if I can buy Hey Dude on DVD, I can buy Just Shoot Me.
It's fair. Hey, dude's fine.
Yeah, I own the entire series.
It's no Pete and Pete.
No, it's not.
Okay, agreed. Done.
Absolutely.
We can keep doing this podcast.
Fuck yeah,
All right.
absolutely. I'm Iron.
You
Am
passed
I
the test.
am I
You passed the test.
an envelope? No. Pete and Pete is fucking amazing. One of the best shows ever.
I really hope this episode ends up coming out before the episode where we describe what envelope
Yeah,
even is.
it might. I love that we're making up our own terms now. This is fantastic.
We just need to get rid of this number system and just throw in random numbers every fucking time.
Well, it already is working that way because you still haven't got me a new title card for the episode we last
shit.
released, which is not numbered correctly.
Well, in fairness,
In
fairness, somebody should have got that Guardians of the Galaxy out or put up. I don't know whose fault it is,
I don't think I have that one.
but now it's gonna be like so late and not relevant.
No, it's good.
It should have came out this week.
I think it gives
or last
people
week.
a chance to actually see the movie.
I think they already did. I think the people who listen to us probably already did.
Maybe.
Or will not see it anyway.
Speaking of people who listen to us, let's get back to why we're talking about this show.
Minutia? Oh, because for some reason people pay us money
They sure do, you fucking envelopes.
for just talking like this and
Yeah.
not having any point to make.
So we got asked by our good friend and supporter Mitchell from the Nerdy Thursday podcast.
Yes.
He wants us to talk about Tommy Boy.
Yes.
I'm going to throw a timeline out here. The 1997
Ooh,
comedy.
bold choice.
Is it 97?
I don't think so.
I think it's earlier. 95?
Sound engineer is shaking his head hard.
95?
He's saying 95.
Okay, it's 95. 95. Chris Farley was probably dead by 97.
Black Sheep was 96 then.
Sure. But we're going to talk
Almost
about
Heroes was 97 and then he died.
it. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, we were getting hands and now we get no hands.
I don't know. Okay,
Big
so
help.
this is going to be weird, man, because here's the thing. Like, talking about comedies we have found is hard.
Yes, this was the podcast recording today that I had the most trepidation about.
Yeah. We're doing it for you, Mitch.
Say about comedies.
We're doing it for you. It's hard to talk about a comedy without just devolving into here's a funny line fest.
because there's only so many ways to say too. Like, I like this humor, I don't like this humor, and then that's it.
So, all right. So let's talk. Let's try to. I'm going to throw some things out here.
Do we have a bumper? Should we go with a bumper? I think even if it doesn't even relate to this movie, we should do a bumper.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. So the bumper is going to be. I'm going to call it out to again avoid licensing fees. I don't remember any music from this.
No,
Outside
not
of
at
like
all.
some
Sound
things.
engineer.
Sound engineer Andrew is going to get some of the most popular quotes and record them from this movie, and that's going to be our bumper. So
I would tweak this.
yeah.
Not popular quotes that people like. Hartman, I just want your picks. What you think represents this movie.
Just go to
And
imdb.com, type in Tommy Boy, go to quotes,
Oh,
and say some of those. Just deadpan them. You don't have to do inflections or deliveries. Just read them. And here is our bumper. And we're actually not sponsored this week. We've run out of
I know.
sponsorships.
sponsored by.
So we're sponsored by Heartache, I'm going to say.
Oh.
We're not even sponsored by Andre this week. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I rode my bike here and I couldn't fit champagne and beer in my backpack.
That's okay.
So I took the beer.
Yes, so we have beer.
So here we go. Let's cheers. And here's sound engineer Andrew with our bumper of Tommy Boy quotes.
From the wonderful movie Tommy Boy, we have these quotes. Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug. I can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking my head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take a butcher's word for it. What my associate is trying to say is, our new brake pads are really cool. You're not even gonna believe it. Like, let's say you're driving along the road with your family. You're driving along, la-di-do, woo. All of a sudden, there's a truck tire in the middle of the road, and you hit the brakes. Whoa, that was close, ha-ha. Now let's see what happens when you're driving with the other guy's brake pads. You're driving along, your kids start shouting from the back seat, I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy. Not now, damn it. Truck tire, I can't stop. There's a cliff, and your family's screaming. Oh my God, we're burning alive. No, I can't feel my legs. Here comes the meat wagon. And the medic gets out and says, oh my God, new guy's around the corner puking his guts out, all because you want to save a couple extra pennies. I guess that's it. Anyway, that's it, guys.
And those were some just choice grade A quotes from Tommy Boy, right? That's definitely nothing better that we could have picked. I mean, I'm setting the bar really low for you, so you don't have to do any work at all if you don't want to. It's setting a real low bar.
You just burp into the mic.
That's what we do at Experience Grad, set low bars.
That's the benefit you have of being the only podcast in existence. You got nothing to live up to.
It's true.
We set the bar. Everybody else has to reach our level.
Well, I mean, technically, I guess there's no bar, right? If we're the only one, there is no bar.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
We're barless.
Man, could you imagine being in the 60s and then being braless chicks everywhere?
I don't know if I'd like it, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I like the mystery. I like the work getting to underneath it.
I'll tell you what.
You disagree.
Yeah, my favorite part of Friends was Jennifer Aniston's two titties popping out everywhere.
Well, that's because the rest of Friends wasn't very good.
Okay.
I mean, what? Is it one of your favorite shows?
I wouldn't
Sound
say
Engineer
favorite.
Andy?
It's passable. Let me say that.
What is your humor?
Dude, I think I've warned you many times. Just don't try to figure out the enigma that is Sound Engineer Andre. It's impossible. Just enjoy him for what he is. You'll never figure him out.
Trying to figure out his humor is like
you'll never will.
somebody pouring coffee into a computer.
He's
and
an
that's
enigma.
my brain.
He's an enigma. When you find it, just enjoy it when you're on that level.
Okay.
Because it's a rare treat. But don't
It's a rare treat.
don't go digging, dog. Because you're just gonna end up like young Indiana Jones with nothing. You know they named the dog Indiana. I don't know what I'm. Let's talk about Tommy Boy.
The
Goddammit.
dog's name is Indiana.
Let's talk about that fucking movie. All right,
His name's
so
Henry.
I will say this is my fiance, soon-to-be wife's, all-time favorite movie.
Number one of all time, not just comedies.
Fucking loves Tommy Boy. She fucking loves this movie, and so I watched this movie a lot.
Best? Like, there's no better comedy. This is it for her?
For her, yeah.
Okay.
This is it. This is number one. She loves Tommy Boy. She loves Chris Farley
Yeah.
in general.
And, no disrespect. Like, that's fine. It's not mine, but, it could have been a Dane Cook movie.
Sure.
This isn't bad. It could have been bad.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
It could have
Okay
been
with
bad.
that.
I
That's fine.
enjoy this movie,
Yeah.
because it is her favorite. She watches it a lot, so by osmosis, I still end up watching Tommy Boy a lot. I'd never mind. I
No,
can
it's-
still watch it and enjoy
Yeah.
every part of it. It's a very tight movie. Let me say that compared to a lot of comedies now. It hits a lot of the beats continuously go. There's a constant driving purpose to this movie. There is an overarching story. There's a journey involved, which is always exciting. And there's resolution, which is good. So, I mean, it hits payoffs. It hits what you want. And it's never not exciting.
No, it's very breezy.
Yes.
It's a breezy movie. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of movies back then were. I think what happened was Hollywood got too obsessed with character arcs and let's give it. People are complaining there's not enough character, so then they overwrite and put too many scenes that either repetitive or redundant for your narrative. This is like that perfect age of movie that's just it's 90 minutes and then it's done.
Yes, it's
And
not going to fucking give you
We're
fluff.
going to hit jokes. We're not going to focus too much on sad shit. We're just going to go right through it.
Yep.
This is a loser and he's going to redeem himself. We're not going to do anything else than that.
But he's not just a loser; he's the lovable loser.
He
Everybody
is-
likes
yes.
Tommy Boy.
Well, that's like the
Outside of the authoritative
Spade.
figures.
Oh, I was gonna say David Spade and then Rob Lowe.
and Rob
them
Lowe
coming in.
and the wife. The authoritative figures do not like Tommy Boy, and even to a degree,
Arguably.
Ray.
Arguably they do. Because like the people he meets later in the movie to save his dad's company, like they're the authority figures.
yeah, and they don't like him at first. Like the guys,
he wins them over.
Exactly.
He wins everybody over except for the villains of the movies. And this is also old school Hollywood where
Yeah.
it's like the one note villains.
Of course, yeah.
That are ridiculous and absurd. I think Rob Lowe is essentially the same character he played
In Wayne's World.
right?
We did not set that up at all, but very
Yeah.
nice.
No, it's-
Very
because,
nice.
I mean, it is.
It
It's
is.
the
Yes,
same
absolutely.
trope. But
Yeah.
is that bad?
No,
it's
and he
fine.
plays it, and he knows it, and he's having a good time with it still.
Well, I appreciate Rob Lowe anytime
Yeah.
he pops up in anything, especially when he is the dick villain. He's
Yeah.
always a very good dick villain.
And what's like, it's crazy. He's one of those guys that you love to hate, but you still love. Like,
It's them baby blues.
man,
It's
it
because he's
must
so
be.
pretty.
God damn, he's a gorgeous man.
Yeah.
Like John Stamos could have also done this type of thing.
Oh yeah.
I was just thinking the other day,
His
I was-
choices that
Well,
led him to.
I don't know. I was like, man, why doesn't John Stamos do like more villainous things? Because I think he could do well turning that on its head. Like John Stamos in a big comedy villain role would be
I-
a lot of fucking fun.
I agree, and I have the proof. Entourage season 7. Him and Drama get into like a ping pong pissing match.
Really?
Where like it's John Stamos as the actor, and Drama is going to work on a sitcom with him, and they kind of have to get along and see if they're the right fit. John Stamos is apparently an avid ping pong player, and Drama beats him. And this causes a big sink. So then Drama's like, okay, well, let's do a rematch. I'm going to let you win. And then John Stamos starts talking shit and antagonizing. He's like, yeah, last time you were lucky. So then Drama, beats him again. And then the whole sitcom's off. So he was kind of a villain, had a lot of fun stuff to do, but nobody saw it because it was 7 seasons into Entourage.
Yeah, I did not see it.
Also, I think Bob Saget's he plays a pretty predominant part in Entourage. Like he's
Really?
in every season at least once. Yeah.
Really?
It's weird the Full House. Dave Coulier, not because he was too busy being an envelope.
Why would
so whatever.
Sick reference, bro. Sick reference. Like, I don't know. I always like when actors show up playing themselves, but a hyper stylized version of themselves.
Yes.
My favorite is James Vanderbeek in The Bitch in Apartment 23. Have you seen this
Don't
show?
trust the bitch
Yeah,
in
don't
Apartment
trust the
23.
bee in Apartment 23. But man, James Vanderbeek is great as James
pretty
Vanderbeek.
good.
Yeah,
It's
He's-
pretty good.
He's the only reason I continue to watch that show.
And he's the best part of that show. It
Yeah.
never gets much better. It's
No.
just whenever he pops
Yeah.
up, it's good, and
Yeah.
the rest of it's fine. That came after Neil Patrick Harris and Dude Where's My Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and I think it owes a lot to that one. So that's the only reason I might go with Neil Patrick
Oh,
Harris.
and he's also great. He's the best part of the Harold and Kumars. Well, the first one. Then it becomes almost tropey, and
agree. I wouldn't say he's
Yeah.
the best part, but he's a very good part.
everybody loves Neil Patrick. But
Oh,
then,
yeah.
until he gets driven in the ground, which that's another comedy thing, which seems to happen a lot. You have a good thing, so you revert to the good thing because it's safe.
Are you talking about Black Sheep?
Yeah, I am. I am.
Have you seen Black Sheep recently?
Yeah.
I haven't. I've not seen it since like 97, 98, 99, around that time. Never again.
It's
I
not
have
worth it.
No interest in going back to it. Like, we were talking about Tommy Boy today and being able to do the episode. And I was like, yeah, I just watched it last month before Mitch even said anything because it's just a good movie. Like, I got work to do. I need something in the background that can make me laugh and hold my attention,
Yeah.
but not too much. This movie's perfect to just put on. Black Sheep. Nobody goes to Black Sheep first.
No.
Like,
Even
let's
still,
put
like
on Black Sheep.
again, Mandy loves Chris Farley. Tommy Boy is her favorite.
Does she not like Black Sheep?
No, I mean she watches Black Sheep, but here's the thing: like I've seen Black Sheep a lot just through osmosis, similar to
Okay.
Tommy Boy. I cannot name you a single scene from Black Sheep,
I know the bunk beds fall in,
which
right?
is
and
way
Chris
funnier
Farley
than in
falls
Step Brothers.
on him. Yeah, And then something about like a big rock falls
I
into
remember
the
a big
cabin.
rock somehow, but I don't
Gary-
remember how it sits.
Here's the
Gary
thing.
Busey's in it.
Laura likes Black Sheep a lot and will always bring up Gary Busey's character, like some quote he says, and I never remember. I was like, I don't remember that.
Laura.
Quote Tommy Boy. What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
Please quote Tommy Boy. What the fuck is wrong, Laura?
But she does like Tommy Boy too, but she just likes Black Sheep, and I don't remember it at all.
So I guess, all right, let's get this out of the way
Okay.
because it's a comedy. Tommy Boy, what is your favorite scene in Tommy Boy?
As weird as it might be, I'm not gonna go with like one of the jokes, but just like as a piece of film and like kind of like all of the things, like the mood, the setting, everything. Like I love the opening shot of him like running through the stuff, and then like the gag where he runs into the fence, like trying to get to somewhere on time. Like
The college class.
yes,
Yeah.
and just I think that's done very well. It sets up his character right away. Like in that scene, we learn like he is like very friendly, but he's kind of dumb. Like every beat for this character is laid out perfectly in that scene, and I think it's just a little funny, clever gag too. And the start to the slapstick that's going to fill the rest of this movie,
So this movie relies very heavily on the slapstick.
because Chris Farley relied heavily on
Well, and
slapstick,
that's good.
which is not a bad thing.
No, I enjoy a very physical comedic actor. Your Chevy Chases.
I wouldn't go with him as
You don't think he's?
Physical.
Oh, I think he's an incredibly physical comedic actor. But you have like Jim Carrey's, especially early Jim
that's a
Carrey.
physical actor.
Chevy Chase did a lot of pratfalls, a lot of things like
I
that.
don't remember him for that. I remember it was mostly like his smooth talking wit. Like
Yeah,
he was very
that's a-
quick-witted.
that's a big
in his
part, too.
delivery. And I thought that's what he was known for, not physical stuff.
No, he's got a lot of physical. Maybe we'll go back and watch A Vacation or something. And I don't know when's the last time you've seen it, but yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
they are. Okay.
there's a lot of that in there. But anyways, so I think for me, easily hands down, my favorite joke in this movie, my favorite part of this movie, is with so Richard, the David Spade character, has this classic car that he loves, and it is just decimated throughout this whole entire movie. It continually just gets more and more destroyed and fucked up. But my favorite is when they're stopping to get gas, and Richard has gone in to pay and pick up some things, and leaves Tommy Boy to fill it up. And Tommy Boy notices that the gas can is on the other side of the car, so he's repositioning the car, and as he's backing up, the door is wide open, and he backs the door into the gas pump and rips it like a complete 90-degree angle, and he's just shocked by it. So he puts it back the way it is, and of course Richard comes out and opens the door, and Tommy would, "What'd you do?" Just that whole delivery
It's pretty good.
is amazing, and I still love that scene. And when anybody fucks anything up, I will look at him and be like, "What'd you do? What'd you do?"
More than just like the physical, Chris Farley has like that childish sense of
the
wonder
innocence.
and innocence. Yeah,
Yes.
he has that down perfectly. I think this is the film he best displays that in. I think you could say the same for David Spade. Like David Spade does one thing well, but in this movie he does it better than he's done in many other things.
They were our '90s Laurel and Hardy. They had the straight and the fat man.
No, look at sound engineer.
Andrew
So
is
I don't think
disagreeing.
sound engineer Andy likes Tommy Boy very much at all, from what I've gathered. Which, would be great to hear about if he had another microphone set up like we talk about all the time. Because I'm sure
Sometimes
Mitch,
we do.
who paid money for this episode, would really like to see it. Please look him up on Facebook, Mitch. And I keep saying Mitch. It is Mitch.
His name is Mitchell, but I think we all have just referred to
Okay.
him as Mitch. If
I'm
it's
sorry if
wrong-
I'm taking liberties with your name.
Please correct
Mitchell.
us. Yeah.
I will rectify that. You should also look up Sound Engineer Andy on Facebook and just bug him about not being a part of this episode and being such a hater on Tommy Boy.
Yeah, you should
Because he'll probably go watch the trailer for Black Sheep and be like, "That's the best movie I've ever seen." And then you're like, "Why does your brain work the way it does?"
Oh my god! All right, so this movie, like, to me, it is quintessential '90s. So like, The
I agree with
90s,
that.
it was like the Bill Clinton era. There was a lot of hope in the world. I mean, and I think this movie represents and brings a lot of hope. We're all kind of stumbling through life, but if we try hard enough, like Tommy Boy, a lot of times we can make it work. It's kind of that. It's like it's a play on life. It's a very hopeful, inspiring movie.
Well, it's that 90s movie. It's the big heart
Yeah.
wins the day. Like, it doesn't matter anything. As long as you mean well, you're good intentioned, and you're a good person.
Yep.
And those movies are few and far between now, it
Especially
seems like.
now. Before we
They're
started,
much more cynical and satirical.
Really talking about this movie, I made the joke that comedies nowadays is Seth Rogen with a 5-minute bit about a penis smelling bad or something. That's what comedy movies have evolved into. Like Dirty Grandpa. It's like, here's Robert De Niro, but he's going to say the word fuck and talk about smelly pussies. Because that's funny now.
It's funny, and more so like the 90s were about, like, it's all about it's who you are inside. Now it's the more offensive you are and the more you're just open and you are yourself, like, that's what we praise instead of like doing good, being a good person. We now praise being loud and being honest.
So I think what we're trying to say is we hate you,
Fuck the
millennials.
millennials, right?
Yeah,
Even
we're
though-
both on that same page.
Yeah, I think I'm technically a millennial. You're not on the. You love millennials?
Millennials
Get the fuck out of here. This is your house.
They gave us spring breakers. But other than that, go fuck yourselves,
They
millennials.
did. They did.
Yeah, man. Fuck you. Like any comedy today doesn't hold a candle to Tommy Boy, I feel.
All right, that's going far.
All right, let's get into this. This is
well-
good. I want to get into this. Let's talk about it.
Well, I think that's one. Comedy is the most subjective fucking film form you can talk
Absolutely it
about.
is.
So comedy's a
I
long
enjoy
way for one
What's
person
weird
or
is
the
that
other.
I love a movie like Tommy Boy because it's wholesome.
Yes.
Whereas I have a very, very dark sense of humor.
Yeah, which we both love and watch Always Sunny, and that's like some of the darkest shit you can get.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
But that's Always Sunny. I'm talking specifically about movies.
Why is this the all right, so after
I'm not saying it's the
after
best.
Tommy Boy, there has not been a better movie.
No,
there has
I'm
not
not
been
saying.
a better comedy, I should say.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
what are you
compared
saying
from the 90s to the aughts and aught tens, what's a better comedy? What has come out?
Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle was a better comedy.
You think, see, I don't think that at all. Swiss Army Man is
It's
not,
not
a
a
comedy.
comedy.
It's not a comedy. Get out of here.
Swiss Army Man's not a comedy. Stop watching trailers.
It's a dramedy. It's drama with some humorous undertones.
It's a quirky indie navel gazing drama with some weird
Quirky
comical
humor. Yeah.
elements to
Yeah.
it. But that is, come on, it's not a guy
seen Swiss Army
wants
Man?
to
Or
kill
just the trailer?
himself, invents a fucking corpse so he doesn't have a mental breakdown. Because
think the
he's
corpse is real.
stalking a chick? No, that's what the movie says at the end, is that the corpse is real, and that's why I fucking have an issue with that goddamn movie. But all that shit is not funny. A guy wants to kill himself.
What's the girl
stranded
he's
with
stalking?
a corpse. Mary Elizabeth
yeah,
Winstead.
Mary Elizabeth
Mew.
Winstead.
Yeah.
I love you, girl.
She's the best.
Except
she's the
for
best.
10 Cloverfield Lane. Let's fight!
Shaun of the Dead's a better comedy. Hot Fuzz is a better comedy.
Okay.
World's End is a better comedy. Scott Pilgrim's a better comedy. What was on your list? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is a better comedy.
That came out. That was after. That was 98.
Yeah.
But
If you
no.
had more comedies on your list, I'd probably
For real,
put those
Hot
out.
Fuzz is a better comedy than Tommy Boy. Hot Fuzz is a great fucking movie. It's the best
Oh.
in the trilogy.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You're a
but-
Shaun of the Dead guy.
No, I'm actually World's End.
Really?
I think
You are
World's
the only
End-
person.
I know everybody goes with
So
Shaun.
here's another. We're working through this entire trilogy in the future.
Excuse me. I would love to.
I would love to too.
Edgar Wright can do no wrong in my
and
book.
we're
yet.
also going. Here's another spoiler. We're gonna eat those ice creams that are
The Cornettos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna
Yeah.
try each one because I've never had them. We're gonna have to import them from England.
It's gonna be $30 for one cone.
I'll probably import. I'll have to import each one like I did for Abba's
Like
Abbas, and then we'll send the rest to listeners, and they'll get there all melted.
Just
It'll be
melted
great.
mush.
It'll be fucking great. I'll love it. It's hilarious. That's comedy.
Throwing a snapshot of
That's
us,
comedy.
like
yeah. Oh yeah, you melted ice
the
cream,
white
dummy.
melted stains everywhere.
You fucking envelope motherfucker.
Envelopes. So no, all right. So
I think comedy is
getting back in, it's very
yeah,
subjective.
It sure is. And
So-
Tommy Boy is a great one.
It is. It's great.
I
would
base that
not
on the
say
fact
it's
I can fucking
the
watch it
best.
still.
Or
and
I
it
wouldn't be.
holds up.
I would. Here's where I took issue. I wouldn't be diminutive towards all the comedies that have come out after that. Sure, there are some bad examples, but there are also bad examples in the '90s. It's not any better or
sure.
any worse than it ever was.
I think
It's just
Tommy Boy is the
changed.
highlight of the 90s.
I'll give you that. It's one of them. I would also say Wayne's World is up there. It's
Yes,
fantastic.
absolutely.
SNL things. The Ladies Man. I love the Ladies
I
Man.
do enjoy the ladies, man. And also, I think it's. I still.
Kidding?
Quit worrying about sound engineer Andrew. I think also it came out in the 90s, the original Austin Powers. I think
Yeah.
it was 99.
The butt.
It says here your hobbies are a dabbit. Oh, no, that's the butt. Now, that's why me and Leon Phelps, the ladies' man, you know me and him are kindred motherfucking spirits.
That's a good line. But yeah, Austin Powers also was 96 or 98, I think.
I think
So
it was
that's-
98 or 99, honestly.
So that came after. That's
Yeah.
another one. But it's 90s. That's a great one, especially the first one. So no, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. It's definitely top 10 of the 90s.
So what Tommy Boy does is it takes the bumbling oaf and the straight man
Yes.
and just adapts them to a more modern time. And I think the oaf and the straight man are the quintessential comedy duo. I mean, you've got your Abbott and Costello, your Laurel and Hardy,
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller.
Who's the honeymooners? Ralph and what's the friend's name? Same way.
Ralph is the idiot.
To the moon, Alice. The big
Yeah.
oaf who's gonna punch his wife.
What is his
real
name?
hard.
Yeah, because domestic disputes were hilarious back in the 50s and the 40s.
Oh, they're still funny. We just can't act like they're funny now.
Of course, they're fucking hilarious.
No. I mean,
yeah.
we're not gonna do a fucking PSA about domestic abuse right now.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're
It's,
not.
this is
'Cause
experience,
we're both pro wife beating. I mean, you gotta
but
set
not
them
wife
ways.
beater shirts.
No,
that's where we
fuck
draw
no.
the. That's
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 my,
offensive.
That's my big problem with the Fast and the Furious films is their over reliance on the wife beater tank top.
well, hey, let's say you're in for a good road ahead because they go to cold locations, so they have to cover up.
What?
You don't see the wife beaters.
I bet you. I bet you.
Family is still very important.
Well, not only that, I bet you, I guarantee goddamn to you, Dom's wearing a wife beater under all those fucking parkas.
It's true. It's true.
You know it.
Later on,
You know it.
that big cross he wears becomes fucking plot points. It's so great.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's
oh,
great.
God damn it.
The most recent one
Oh.
in the theaters, that thing was like a big part of the
We're
plot.
working.
That,
We got to work
that
it.
cross on a chain.
We're
It's
getting
great.
through 7 of these fucking movies. 7 of these
Right
goddamn
now,
movies.
by the time we get through them, there's going to be like 10.
There's gonna be like
At least
10,
there's
yeah,
going to be
sure.
a whole nother 3 trilogies.
God damn it. All right, so this is so hard. Tommy Boy, man. Tommy Boy. Tommy fucking Boy.
Tommy boy.
How? All right.
The pipes are calling.
So,
So yeah, it's
it's quintessential 90s.
It's okay. Yeah, it's quintessential 90s. It's a good comedy. It's not like that's the thing. Like at this point, really, there's not a lot to say. Is there anything in the film you don't like that sticks out like a sore thumb or anything to you?
Honestly, I can't think of anything. No, I mean, as I said at the beginning, it's a very tight movie. It hits every beat it means to. It hits them well. It continues along. It never drags. Everything that is in this movie has a purpose. It's supposed to be there. It serves an overarching reason for being there, and sometimes we'll have a callback. It's one of those rare things you're probably going to. I think it's like a perfect movie. Like, I mean, in the sense that like it does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't drag. It's not boring. It gives you what it says it's going to give you. It hits all those marks, and then it's over.
I don't
It's memorable.
disagree.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be memorable. Things are going to stick out to you.
Yeah.
You're going to quote things. It's good. Like,
It's done well. It's not.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: is like I don't want the argument to be as long as you get the humor, it's gonna be a perfect movie. That's not the case. Like
No.
you can still get the humor and have it be a pretty flawed movie and be like, oh, like a lot of those jokes didn't work, but the ones that did were really good. No, this is like a very well made movie. Like there are shots in this movie that are masterfully done. Like when they masterfully done, sound engineer Andy. The scene where his dad has the heart attack,
Yeah.
and then the way the camera shifts to the graveyard scene and like how it's very well done, and it's a small little detail that you didn't really need it to be. Like if you did this movie nowadays or in the hands of a lesser comedian, you would have the dad die, and then you just have like random shot overhead of cities, music, and then let's jump to the graveyard, and then another pop song that's very famous and catchy now, seen in the next one. This one's done like an actual movie. Like there's dramatic character weight in that moment,
There's heart.
right? And this
Yeah.
movie has a lot of heart, and I think that goes a long way. And adds to the fact that I think it is a perfect comedy movie.
Yes. Okay, good.
That'll go a long way, varying on your taste in comedy. Like you might not find Chris Farley or David Spade's shtick funny, and they might grate on you, sure. But for what this movie's doing, and if you are kind of keyed in already, like you're gonna really, really, really enjoy it.
Yeah. I totally do not disagree with any part of that. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say here. I want to talk about the heart of the movie. So, like, again, like, I'm comparing it to a lot of more recent movies where it's just all flash. Let me say that. Like, a lot of recent comedies.
Well, what comedies have you watched recently? I think that might be your problem.
Neighbors 2, Dirty Grandpa.
Why'd you watch Dirty Grandpa?
Because it's on HBO Go.
I understand. I do the same thing.
So, like,
I'd argue the Neighbors 1 and 2. I think Neighbors 2 gets points docked because it's heavily derivative on that first
God,
one.
Neighbors 2 is
They switched
bad.
it.
It's
I would
fucking.
not say it's
oh
bad.
man, I would
think
say it's
there are still
awful.
funny things there and some good points to be made. But that
And
first
even
one-
Neighbors 1, like, the best parts of the movie are just the interactions between Seth Rogen and Zac Efron because
Ooh, I disagree.
of the fact that there's these two radically different people and these radically different body styles, which is great. And I love the playoff in Tommy
I
Boy.
think you just like fat people next to little
May-
people.
and that might be it. That
Because
totally
the
might be it.
appeal of Neighbors is that you and I are of the age where we would presumably be having kids, and like I can easily like Seth Rogen has aged with me. It seems like to be like the surrogate for me in these movies. Like he was in Knocked Up, which like hit me at just like the right time. Like he was in 40-Year-Old Virgin, which hit me at the right time. He was, and like he's progressively going through like these life events, like meeting a girl, then getting a girl pregnant, then having a family. It's like all these things of like I'm in these same places, like being in a position where you're losing your old friends and you don't know how to reconnect. And like the night before, like there are themes, there are hearts there are hearts to those movies, and it's the I'm a 20-something or 30-year-old something. I'm going through these same events. Like I also don't know what the fuck I would do in this situation. Like this is fucking scary and absurd to me. So I think the heart's still there. Like it's just not like the sappy saccharine heart of Tommy Boy.
Okay.
And I don't mean that in a mean way because
Yeah.
like I compare that but also like Parks and Rec. And Parks and Rec is like wears its heart on its sleeve too, and is very sappy and saccharine.
Compared
And
to The Office?
I
Yeah.
like them both.
Yeah. Oh, sure,
But-
sure.
But
let me ask you.
And The Office has heart too,
Yes.
but in a very different way.
Let me ask you this. Okay. So you walk into a movie rental store
Sure.
in 2005.
Okay.
There are only 2 movies in the entire
Joke's
place.
on you. I worked in a movie
I
store
know
in
you did. That's
2005.
why I'm setting this up.
God damn it! I'm sorry. I got
One
excited.
movie is Tommy Boy.
Yes.
The other movie is Neighbors. Which one do you check out to take home that night?
Neighbors, because if this
Really?
was in 2005, that movie is from the future. So I'm curious as to what future movies are.
Get outta
Plus,
here.
I probably had already seen.
Use
Tommy
it in the
Boy at
context
that
I'm
point.
using it. You've seen both. That's the only 2. Which one are you going to rent?
So I've already seen them.
Yeah.
I don't typically re-rent movies I've already seen. Here's the thing. Tommy Boy, I will give you, is the better movie. But I would not go anywhere near to say Neighbors is a bad movie.
Not Neighbors. Neighbors 2 is
I would
bad.
also say it's not bad. But I would also not say that those movies lack the heart of Tommy Boy. I think it's just very different.
Maybe I need to see
And
them more.
It's like whatever mood I'm in too. Like you're
Sure.
asking like apples and oranges. Like one's like a hard R kind of offensive vulgar movie, and one is this sweet sappy little thing that is just
What's
pleasant.
another sweet,
It's so
sappy,
pleasant.
stupid? All right.
That's like saying, Kyle, which one would you rather watch? Would you rather watch The Matrix or would you rather watch Pan's Labyrinth? Like you're gonna be in a specific mood for one
That's
depending
good.
on the day.
That's a good turn on what I just presented to you. Fuck, man.
Because I mean they're both thrillers and they both have like fantastical elements to it.
And they're
so
both-
they're exactly the same.
They're both
no, they're different. You're
fucking
gonna have
awesome
different
too.
moods. Yeah.
Goddamn.
And I'm not saying Neighbors is awesome either. I'm just saying like the pick's different. There's some days where I'll have like I still haven't watched fucking Whiplash. I want to watch Whiplash and
How
La
have you
La
not
Land
watched
and these really good
Whiplash?
movies. But I'm like, you know what looks really good right now? Office Christmas Party, because T.J. Miller's in it, and sometimes he's funny when he's stoned, and I don't laugh and I don't have a good time. But that's a pick I made.
How have you not
It
watched
doesn't mean anything.
Whiplash, bro?
I wanted to. It's for the longest time I thought it was the one that Laura wanted to watch too until like a few weeks ago where she was like, "No, I have no interest in seeing that movie." It's like, "Well, I'd fucking gone to the
All right.
theaters."
No, wait. Here's the thing. So Mandy was the same way. Watch Whiplash with Laura.
She's gonna like it. I
She
know
will
she's gonna
fucking
like it.
love
Like,
it,
everything
dude.
I've heard says she's gonna like it.
Yeah.
So
Watch it with her, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you. Whiplash was like my movie of that year.
that's what I've heard from a lot of
It
people.
was so fucking good. Maybe a big part of it.
Music.
Well, and it's a drummer, and I'm a drummer. So, I mean, it's a little bit fucking contrived, I will admit.
Contrived doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessitate quality.
What'd you say? Birdman.
Birdman. All right, you motherfucker. Birdman is an extremely mediocre story with mediocre writing, but goddamn that style, which is what you fucking roll your eyes at me all the goddamn time for preaching.
Birdman's a great movie.
It's not. It's
I enjoyed Birdman.
Fine.
I
And in
enjoyed
fact,
Birdman
It's a
a
little
whole fucking
artsy
lot.
and up its ass.
Oh, it
Like,
is.
Anytime Edward Norton is saying
a
anything
little?
in the movie, I want to pull my fucking
Are you kidding?
eyes
A
out.
little? That movie is so far up its fucking ass, it's like an Aurora Borealis. But fuck, I love that movie.
I like that. That was a good callback.
Yeah, thank you.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Cheers to that one.
It's one I saw and I was like, I'm glad I watched that. I have no interest in seeing it again.
We have not talked about Tommy Boy for like 50% of this episode.
That's what you pay for.
That's
when
really,
you
oh boy.
submit to-
Please give us more money, you Patreon
Well,
envelopes.
I think you perfectly set the expectations in the episode up, and it is comedies are hard to talk about if
They
you're not
really
just feeling
are.
like what your favorite quote is.
All right, so
I've tried to be like Kyle. What did you not like? And you're like, it's the best movie of all time.
no, really. All right, so let me ask you. You didn't say what do you not like?
List.
What do you not like besides the Schindler List playoff?
I laughed only twice during Schindler's List. This is a way better comedy.
Dude, I fucking laughed my ass off during Schindler's List. I don't know what you're talking about. That movie was fucking hilarious. Yeah. No. What do you not like in Tommy Boy?
You know, I really don't have a lot
There's
of
not.
dislike.
There's not a lot to not like.
All right, nitpick. It does move a little bit too fast at times, and I think some of
Okay.
the relationships are like comical. How
I-
quickly they move.
I
Like
think that's more of the MTV generation that this panders to.
it's a classic '90s shit.
Yes,
like, all
yeah.
'90s and '80s movies did this. Like you look
It's
at
gonna-
you love Goonies, go back watch that movie. It's fucking dumb. It moves way too quick and doesn't flesh anything out. Like
Nope.
any of these movies you go back
All
to,
surface level.
that's just how they work.
Yeah.
So I mean, that would be like a complaint criticism, but also one that's lodged firmly from 2017, current year, where it is like 20 years past, and
Yeah.
we've evolved in movie making, and whether it's for the better or for the worse, who can say?
What I like about Tommy Boy is that even still, like, it has quotable jokes and memorable jokes that still stand out. Where it's not like, all right, so here I keep talking about Neighbors. I don't remember any jokes from Neighbors, and I've seen that movie a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
none of the lines stand out as classic, as memorable, as quotable.
Here's the thing, though. This is what you got to do. And this is why it's always unfair to do like a comedy from your nostalgia, a comedy from many, many years ago. You can't watch Neighbors in the same context 20 years ago that you watched a comedy when you were like a teenager, because like that was like a whole new world for you.
Sure.
Those jokes were new and fresh, but were those jokes new and fresh for the people who were like 40 or 50 and they saw Tommy Boy? No, probably not. They'd probably seen this kind of stuff. They were probably just like, oh, it's like a less funny Abbott and Costello. It's all cyclical and it's all been done before. And I think you see so many films and comedies that you get jaded at a point.
So here, let's do an experiment. Let's go to the local high school, get some stupid stoner teenagers, make them watch Tommy Boy for the first time, and see what has lasting impression.
I'll tell you, it won't be much.
You
Because
really think so?
I was at a restaurant or a buffet or something, and there was like a group of it was me and Laura, and then there were a group of college students on the next table, like 6 to 8 of them, and they were talking about like, oh man, I saw this old movie like Wayne's World, right?
They were. You're kidding.
Yes, no, I'm not kidding you, because this is as soon as we heard this, Laura and I started intently listening to this fucking conversation.
Fucking awesome.
And it's like, yeah, I think I saw that, like, dude, right? Like, yeah, no way. And like they were quoting it, and they're like, yeah, it was kind of cheesy and dumb though. And then like that was it. Like their conversation was done. But like that's why I'm saying like this, it doesn't. Comedies kind of have to hit the right time. That's why you can't compare Tommy Boy to Neighbors. Like you can compare how you were at your age when you saw Tommy Boy to how somebody at that same age right now watches Neighbors. Because
I hate you, millennials.
okay, that was
It's because they
Totally
didn't
on
fucking
point.
like Wayne's World. Get out of here.
that's very true. They did not like Wayne's World.
God.
Or they were
fucking-
being very dismissive of it.
God,
It's like, well.
idiots.
But and that said, all right. All right. So that was a big, long diatribe I went on. Also, you can't just say like, name me something more memorable from this, and that means it's a better movie. No,
I'm not saying that.
Fucking seen it more.
Sure, maybe.
How many times have you
Maybe.
seen Tommy Boy? Watch Neighbors that many times, and you're gonna have fucking lines sticking with you.
I need to watch Neighbors more, maybe. So you,
I'm not even advocating that.
I
I'm just
like
saying,
that you're defending Neighbors more.
Well, yeah.
Tell me other
because
movies.
I enjoy.
All right,
Neighbors.
so not Neighbors. This is the end.
Oh, I think it's one of his best.
I like This is the end.
I think that is a perfect comedy. Also very dark.
It's very dark. I wouldn't
Very
say it's
dark and
perfect. Here's my problem with This is the End compared to Tommy Boy. This is the End drags. There's a lot of fluff and filler.
I see, and that's where you're gonna get your mileage may vary, because I disagree. I think it's all, it's very loose. It's improv-y.
It's
for
very
sure.
improv-y.
But
Sure,
That said, I laughed more in the 6 minutes where Danny McBride and James Franco are talking about the jizz back and forth in the room, like I'll fucking close my eyes and come like a fire hydrant. Oh, fuck you, Franco, and all this stuff. That I laughed more at in that entire 6 minutes than all of Tommy Boy.
What? That's crazy.
Tommy Boy
Here's
is
the-
like
here's-
this kind of humor to me, like, huh.
Here's the best part. Comedy's subjective, bro.
And it is.
It is. It's like everything we do.
You're doing some slippery slope fallacies over there. Like, oh, I remember Tommy Boy line, so it's a better movie. It's like,
No, I'm not saying that.
that's-
I'm just saying that it's more memorable. And you probably have a point in the fact that I've seen it more.
That's it. That's it. And again, the age, time, and place that you see.
But
it
that's
is
why I
more
want to do that
effective.
experiment with fucking stupid high school kids.
We can do it. I'm telling you, you're gonna be disappointed.
Okay,
in
I
what
would
you
like
hear.
to be disappointed.
You're gonna have people who be like, "Grown Ups 2 is the best comedy I've ever seen."
Oh my god, I would.
Sandy Wexler on Netflix was the best I've ever
I will
seen.
punch all of those children in the face, every single one of them, and go to jail.
The Stapler, starring Rob Schneider, is my favorite movie I have ever
Derpy
seen.
derpy derp. Rob Schneider is a stapler. I had another comedy I was going to bring up, and
White Chicks.
man. All right, so
Oh, is that where we draw the line?
no,
Sandy Wexler was okay, but White Chicks.
just to put some relevance on it. Mandy loves Tommy Boy. Mandy also loves white chicks.
I've honestly never seen White Chicks because just the image of them in the white girl face
Makes you so
weirded
uncomfortable.
me out.
So
hard.
uncomfortable.
It was like mannequins or something.
Yeah.
It really disturbed me.
It's bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. it's what's weird. Comedy is so subjective, and I guess that applies to so many things that we really talk about boiled down on a whole.
Sure.
Everything is subjective.
That's why you just have to argue your point
Yeah, and I like that.
or make claims for it.
So all right, so let's break it down. Let's make it base.
Simple. Got it.
Tommy Boy, do you like it? Would you recommend it?
I like it. I would recommend it.
Sure.
I don't know if kids today will like it because again, it's like one of those old things. But
It's also one of those movies that, like,
like it.
in current year, you could solve 90% of the problems with a cell phone.
True. Yeah.
But you don't have a cell phone in 1995. So that also makes it a little bit harder to go back for kids of current year
Also,
to watch.
David Spade would be in trouble for fat shaming as much as he did in
Oh.
current year movie. You'd have to have trigger warnings before Tommy Boy.
God damn
Fat
it.
trigger warning.
Don't get out of here with your
Fat
trigger
trigger
warnings.
warnings.
Trigger warnings are the worst.
I'm the trigger troll.
Let's spoil everything you're about to experience in this story by throwing a trigger warning in front of it. So that way you know it's coming. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking assholes.
I don't feel that strongly about anything in my
I hate
life.
trigger warnings. God damn, I hate trigger warnings. You ruin everything. It's a giant spoiler warning at the beginning of anything.
Your fucking Seth Rogen line. Lines that stick with you. I don't enjoy anything as much as my kid enjoys those fucking bubbles.
Sure.
Great line. There's many good lines from comedies nowadays.
Also, 40-year-old virgin is fantastic.
That was Knocked Up. But
I
yes,
know. But I'm just
40-year-old.
saying, I was just saying we were talking about,
You've never seen Knocked Up, have you?
I have seen Knocked Up.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I like Knocked Up. It's Judd Apatow, and Seth Rogen, and that trope of other
yeah.
actors.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, of course, I've
Before
seen it.
it
I think
got
40-year-old
played out.
virgin is the best. We'll argue later on. What's your favorite?
Knocked Up.
You really think
Yeah,
Knocked Up
Knocked
is better
Up's
than
perfect.
40-year-old
Yeah.
virgin? God damn.
Knocked Up has more heart than 40-year-old virgin.
I don't think
And
so.
has very interesting things to say about marriage and relationships.
I don't think so.
You're wrong.
Sure.
Get married and be married for a while, and then tell me you do not commiserate completely with Paul Rudd.
Does
in this
10
movie.
years of marriage or 10 years of relationship not count as marriage?
No,
It really does.
It fucking changes.
really?
It does.
Really? You think so?
does.
Like a decade with the same person.
That's not true. It doesn't change that much.
I was
It's
gonna
pretty
say,
much the exact same.
How can it not be
It's the
different?
exact same.
Like, is this? I feel it's the same.
It's the exact same, except I just wake up not wanting to wake up.
Anyway, we're getting married by Fat Elvis in Vegas. You both are coming. I hope. We'll
Yeah,
make
I
that
mean,
happen.
I'll be in the drive-through. I'll wait patiently at a casino. Whatever you want from me, I'll do it.
I love you
cool.
guys. All right, Mitchell.
I'll find those Silent Hill slot machines.
Mitchell, I hope that this at some point met your expectations. I'm sorry if it didn't. If it didn't, I tell you what, you do pay us. You can make another request.
We will also have that intro topic later.
Yeah.
We're going to save that one for later.
But feel free, if you didn't enjoy this, if it didn't meet what you wanted, please request again. You pay us, so we'll talk about whatever you want. And that applies to everybody on Patreon.
Do you know what the tier level is to get your own episode?
No.
Rack it. Pay that tier and just be like, I was unsatisfied forever.
We don't-
And we
don't have that
slaves
tier.
to do
We
whatever
don't-
you want.
We don't
Forever.
We don't have that tier set up yet. We only have one tier. We really got
No. We do.
go.
It's the monthly, not like the overall monthly goal, but like the people,
Okay.
whatever they pay on the right hand side.
Oh.
I think it's like $5. If you pay $5 a month,
You
get
can pick?
Yeah, you get to pick an
Okay.
episode.
All right. So
I
there
think
you
it's
go.
5. It might be 10. I'm not sure.
So there you go. Also, I'm not going to even say it. No, we're just going to continue on.
I don't know where the money is.
Yeah. No. That's not what I was going to say. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, generally,
Is it in the cloud? I don't see it.
even if you don't pay us, we'll generally talk about whatever you ask us to. But we'll do it more quickly if you pay us. Let me
That's
say
true.
that.
Ask Paul Korn.
Oh, I'm so
how
sorry,
requests
Paul.
go.
I'm so sorry, Paul. We still have a movie and a game to talk about for you.
Ask Simon Moore. Ask Andy Eggle. Ask all these people who are requesting.
All right, Simon, we have, I think, 2 movies. And Andy, we're going to just have him back. And he's been on the show, but Andy's like caveats.
He will
is that-
never be on the show again. Worst ratings we've ever had.
What's crazy?
That's not true.
No,
It was
actually
Casey Reuter's episode.
was the Casey's was the best. Amazingly, was it not? That's what you
No,
said.
it's a joke. That's a joke.
Oh, it was.
It was a joke. No, it's Half Baked. It's in the top 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's
for
crazy.
Sure.
It's
it
crazy.
Might be 5 now, but yeah,
It's up there,
it's a performer for some reason.
and that
Half Baked, another great comedy that came after Tommy Boy.
Sure. Okay. That's all I gotta say, man. It's really God. I hate talking about comedies. Like I like comedies,
Okay.
but it's so hard to talk about.
Would you say this has been your least favorite episode? to
No.
record? Bottom 5?
No. I don't know. What is my least favorite one to talk about? Man, it turned out really. God, Dude, Where's My Car was bad to talk about. Holy shit, that movie turned contentious.
I don't know. That's like one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
let's hope
fighting you
that
down.
let's hope that this current year Stoner Movie September brings out some good stuff too.
Well, you know what? I think if we're gonna let the audience pick some of them, that might happen.
What?
I don't trust them.
You're all a
Some
bunch of
their
envelopes.
shits.
All right,
I've
guys.
seen the movies they don't like on Facebook.
Yeah, you fucking
Horrid.
bastards. You're fucking envelopes
Hideous.
for real.
Hideous choices, all of you.
God damn it.
It's a shame they let you envelopes into movie theaters and not gas you.
Ryan, take us out. Let's end this shit.
That one was too far.
That was way too far. But you went with it. Now we're going.
No. Let's cut again.
No, we're not cutting. God damn it. Just end it. Stop it now.
I'm gonna cut. Can't have that in there.
No, it's
That one's too bad.
please end us. Put us out of our misery.
And they shouldn't let them into movie theaters. You're gonna cut it in right there.
He might not. Please, just end this.
He's not. That's why I'm gonna drag this out as long as possible. So he has to cut it.
All right, hey, I'm Kyle. No, wait, I'm Ryan. And I'm Kyle. And this has been Experience Grind Podcast. You're all the greatest. We love you all. We never say offensive things that could offend a giant minority of people. No, we never do that. We love you all. Thank you all so much. Good night. Bye. Go fuck yourselves. Do butt stuff. Bye.
If they were a giant minority, they wouldn't be a minority anymore.
They're the biggest minority.
RG is the biggest minority?
They control the media.
Yeah. All right. No. What? Are they the biggest minority? I think Hispanics might be more now. I think they might be the majority.
Yeah. Hispanics
Everywhere.
Minority.
I guess Jews had like that predominance. Like the Jewish line, like there's like 3 big
Ryan,
lines.
in the episodes.
And then- not until we all 3 agree that gassing line gets erased from history. And we just pretend like it
I'm
didn't
fine. I
happen.
don't care. It's up to Andrew. End it so we have something to end on. Just go right now.
Do you agree to erase it?
The second time. I can't.
There's so much more editing to do. Just end. Just end.
So we really enjoyed talking about Tommy Boy
You
tonight.
did, buddy. It was a good time.
I'm Ryan,
I'm Kyle.
and this is Experience Grind. Go fuck yourselves
Yes.
in their butts.
Get the fuck out of here and do butt stuff, you fucking weirdos.
Thank you so much for listening to our episode. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, you can check us out at experiencegrind.com or find us over at facebook.com/experiencegrind.
Watch me play games on twitch.tv/experiencegrind. We really like money. We really like money. We really like money. You should give us your money. Find us on Patreon. Just search for Experience Grind Podcast.
Email us at experiencegrindpodcast@gmail.com. It's current year.
Follow us if you like butt stuff.